What's up guys, Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. I got a little bad news and good news today. The bad news is I kind of sound like a troll because I'm a little bit under the weather, but the good news is I'm not going to make you listen to me that long, and I am going to deliver you 4 push-up variations that are going to be better and more effective than the original. And I'm going to show you how to do each one and why each one is better. All right, let's get right to it. Okay, so as you can see, while the push-up is a very, very popular exercise, it does have its detriments. Matter of fact, because your hands are fixed on the ground, you do not get the opportunity to get one of the most important functions of the chest involved, and that is adduction of the chest. So what we can do is we add this banded crossover, which is one of my favorite ways to do this. By actually pulling a band in now from the side and having to cross my hand all the way over on each and every push-up, I'm now getting active adduction of the chest. I'm making it do more work. In addition, it's still doing the push-up. So you're getting an additive effect here that is far better than the regular push-up. Of course, you have to make sure you do the band on both sides to balance this all out. Okay, we can stick with that same theme here too, and we actually don't even have to use any other equipment here, and this is where we can do the rotational push-up. And by actually changing the position of our body in relation to our hands, we actually can still complete that relative adduction at the chest. And you can see here again, every time I come up and I rotate, I'm getting that adducted position ultimately here of the shoulder that's going to activate the chest more. And we do it on both sides so we can again make sure we're hitting both sides of the chest. But the key point here is that doing a regular push-up is not providing you with the opportunity to incorporate all the functions of the chest. But when we do these slight variations here, we make the exercise better because we now are getting more of a complete chest contraction. Okay, moving on, even if we don't want to get a concentric shortening of the chest, or if we don't have the opportunity to do that, we can still include an isometric contraction here of the chest, and we can do that with the use of a physio ball. Now don't think that physio balls are easy or that they're out of style. They provide some really unique opportunities here to get a better push-up. So what we do is we put our hands on the side of the ball and we go into an active isometric chest contraction trying to adduct by squeezing into both sides of the ball. And the cool thing here is that we can actually apply this force the entire time that we're doing the exercise, rep after rep after rep. The reason why my arms are shaking here is not because it's so much more difficult than a push-up, but because I'm actually applying that much force and effort into the ball to try to get as hard of an isometric contraction as possible. And then finally, we don't even have to necessarily change the push-up very much by adding additional contractions that don't necessarily exist in the base form. We can just make the exercise better by making it do more. So look at this knee drag push-up here. What we're doing is we're, first of all, igniting the abs in a way that the regular push-up does not. By requiring that the knee comes up and slides up the forearm and back down, we're getting that crossover crunch lower ab effect here, but at the same time, we're also prolonging the time that every rep takes. We're actually including 2 push-ups, or at least 1.5 for every single rep that we complete. This makes this exercise a better bang for your buck version, and in the long run, if you start doing these, you're going to get more from them. Add into the fact that we're now in this decline position, and this is just a much harder position to push from. So for all these reasons, this exercise variation is far better than the original. So there you have it, guys. We made it, both you and I. You by listening to me, and me by actually having the voice to get through the end of the video. But the fact is this, I look at the push-up in the same way that I look at the plank. It's a base version exercise. It's for people that are just getting started. But I think that as soon as you get any kind of experience in the gym, you want to quickly try to find ways to make it better. Make it have a greater impact on your training because there is so many more ways and there's the greater possibilities for making this exercise more effective. So you're going to get more from the reps that you're doing as opposed to just continuing to do the same. I always say, guys, if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. It's time to change it up. It's time to challenge yourself to get better results. If you're looking for a program that will do that for you day by day, step by step, head to ATHLEAN-X.com right now and get our ATHLEAN-X training program. In the meantime, if you found the video helpful, leave your comments and thumbs up below. I'll make sure I'm going to drink my tea, have lemon, whatever it is, whatever home remedy you guys might have for me, and I'll get myself better, I promise. All right, guys, see you soon.